Welcome to the Running Network Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
Hello everyone. Well, this is Gary Morgan with the Michigan Runner, and I'm up here in Minneapolis, St. Paul for the Medtronic Twin Cities Marathon here at the Expo on Saturday evening, and going to be running the marathon tomorrow. And I'm going to interview some Expo booths and some people to tell us about their products and about the race.
Okay, well, hi, I'm Darcy Berard. I'm the General Manager for Running Room USA. We have currently 10 locations in the United States. We first started here in the Twin Cities, and we've been part of the Twin Cities Marathon for many years. The event is awesome. It brings a lot of different people together for a really fun time. The city totally embraces it, and it's one of the more picturesque marathon courses in the United States. I'm looking forward to doing the 10 mile tomorrow, which is one of the events overall. They also do a 10K, a 5K, a kids race, and obviously the marathon.
I'm Pat Sackett. I'm one of the race directors for the Fan 6, 12, and 24-hour race. Held the first weekend in June here in lovely Minneapolis around Lake Snelling, which is in Fort Snelling State Park. It's a 2.1 mile loop. You're never more than 1 mile away from a water stop, and you just run around for 6, 12, or 24 hours to see how far you can get. Has lots of shade. It's about half asphalt, half gravel, crushed dirt. And people keep coming back. They love this race. One of our participants said, "My heart is really into this event." The other amusing fact about this is that it is a fundraiser for a college scholarship fund for inner city kids. We've raised over $1.1 million in the 26 years of the event. Next year will be our 27th. And it really has a different feel than just about any other race you've been to. It's so small. We usually have about 140, 150 people. And by the end of the day, people are on a first-name basis, and you will feel as if the volunteers are there for you and just about nobody else.
Emily Ullman, EMILYUELMEN.
And Pat Toutant, TOUTANT.
And tell us about the Eau Claire Marathon.
Well, it's the Eau Claire Marathon, and it's going to be the 8th year of it. My dad and we took it over 3 years ago. We sold out last year with 3,200 runners. We have a full marathon, a half marathon, a 4-person marathon relay, a kids run, and a 5K.
It's May 1st, I see.
First Sunday of May always. The activities for the children will be on Saturday night, and the marathon is a Boston qualifier.
And is it run on the river path?
We run mostly on streets because we've grown off the paths. So we're really careful about the density, and the city is really backing this, so we're closing down more and more streets every year.
11 bridges. We go over 11 bridges throughout the whole course. And then we have a 1.5 miles that you go through the University of Eau Claire, and it's called the Blue Gold Mile, and there's bands, drummers, organizations, sprinklers, just a big party at about 23 of the full and about 11 of the half.
Tell us about your medal.
What?
Display it here and tell me about it.
Well, so this was our medal last year. We like to go big. We like to give everyone at all the distances the same medal because we feel like somebody running the 5K is training just as hard maybe for their first 5K as somebody that's running the full. Then it distinguishes between the races by the ribbon. This year's medal, we have all the roads are behind it, and then now in 2016, this is our medal. It's our Run EC logo with a star at Eau Claire.
Hi, I'm Mary Anderson with Anderson Race Management. I started the company almost 20 years ago, and we work on about 200 races each year doing race management, timing, promotion, and rentals. We do services from beginning to end, or we can piecemeal them out. Some organizations just prefer to do certain pieces, and we can do all of those. And most of our business is with nonprofits or charity or cause events, a lot of schools, a lot of churches, and cancer-related events.
Hi there, I'm Karen Hoke, and I'm with Marathon Tours and Travel. And we have a fabulous new program we're offering next year, and it's called the Italy Coast to Coast Relay Race. We're going to take runners from the East Coast, and they're going to, over the course of 4 days, run to the West Coast. And we'll have approximately 10 teams of 4. And it will be a fabulous course through rural villages, through vineyards and olive groves, through the mountains. Would love to have many people join us, and we're very excited to offer this among more than 40 other tours in all 7 continents.
Well, I'm Stephen Kelly. I'm here from Century College in White Bear Lake, Minnesota. We're a 2-year community and technical college, part of the Minnesota State College and University system. And we're here at the Health and Fitness Expo today, just promoting our orthotics and prosthetics program, where one of our mottos is we help people get back on their feet. So what we do is we have a 2-year program where we train students to become orthotic technicians or prosthetic technicians. And orthotics are all about bracing such as this that helps people walk, and prosthetics are about creating these kinds of prosthetic limbs, look a little like this, and these help people who have suffered amputation. So we see a lot of people enter our programs who have backgrounds in health and fitness, like nutritionists and physical therapists. And part of the reason why they get passionate about this is because they love fitness themselves, and they like being able to allow people to get back into shape or get back on their feet in ways they used to be able to get there, and that they can't now because they may have suffered some sort of lower limb ailment. So that's why we're here today. Thanks.
Okay, my name's Andy. I'm with the Cliff Bar Pace team. We're here at the Twin Cities Marathon. We pace a lot of the big marathons around the country with the Cliff Bar. It's a lot of fun where we get out here and get to lead people to achieve their goals, running a nice even pace, keeping people from going out too fast is the main thing we seem to help with, because a lot of people tend to go out a little too fast in a marathon and then die toward the end, and we try to avoid that. It's a lot of fun. We each have our little thing. Some of us are more into the coaching side. Some of us have fun. We ask trivia. One of our people sings to our group along the way. So if you're ever at one of our races, come on out and join us. It's fun.
Hey, welcome to the Twin Cities Marathon, where we're introducing the Shoe Hoodie. This is a brand new product. It replaces your duct tape and your plastic bags. I'm Renee Knutson. This is my brother, the president of the company, Steve Knutson, and
Hello.
my daughter, Jill Huff, who lives here in Rochester. This is a Minnesota company, and it's been 2 years in the development. The Shoe Hoodie works by attaching to your foot with a Velcro strip. This comes in the package, and you cut the strip to fit, and 24 hours to let it cure. After 24 hours, you are off and running. The Shoe Hoodie material itself is a ski jacket material, Obermeyer ski tailings, and this is very tough stuff. In the winter when it's really cold, sorry Jill, you can put some polar fleece in there or felt. That will keep your toes very, very toasty. Also keeps them dry, and if they're dry, they're warm. So when you get the package, you get enough Velcro stripping in there for 3 pair of shoes.
We offer different sizes depending on your shoe size, and so that's on our website,
shoehoodies.net. So
Marathon events. As you can see behind me, we have 4 events that we do throughout the year, starting in May with the Fargo Marathon. That's been the one that got it all going. That follows in August with the Go Far Woman Half Marathon 10K 5K, which my wife is actually the director of. She's standing over there. And then in September, we have the Dick Beardsley Marathon Half Marathon 10K 5K. That's in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, not to be confused with Detroit, Michigan, but Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, about 45 minutes away from Fargo. After that, we've got our mini marathon, the Fargo Mini Marathon, half 10K, 5K type of an event, all trail running along the river. But I want to talk a little bit about the Dick Beardsley Marathon. We had our first Dick Beardsley full marathon just about a month ago in September. A great event. Obviously, if you're familiar at all with running, you know who Dick Beardsley is. He's been a good friend of mine for, 15 plus years, and just a great guy, great story. So inspiring when you listen to Dick Beardsley talk. He's just one of those guys who's so positive about everything. Well, they've had this little Dick Beardsley half marathon in Detroit Lakes for 19 years. I ran the first one way back when, and I've been hooked on it ever since. And so we had an opportunity to acquire the race from the local operators, which is a nonprofit group. And so we took it over and had our first year out, and we had a great year. We did some really cool things with the medals here. You can see they're very nice medals, pretty solid, good feel. Put a little Dick Beardsley quote on the back. He's famous for his quote there about crossing the finish line. Just had and in terms of the race day, man, you couldn't have had if we could dial up a race day like that every day. It was 45 degrees at the start. It was crisp and cool, no wind. We had this beautiful flag hanging over the lake. So really, the full marathon is a trip around the lake, and it's 13 miles. So you go around the lake once for your half marathoners. And if you're doing the full, we go around the lake once, and then we turn you around and go back the other way. So, it's not like two loops where it's kind of boring seeing the same thing. We go one way, and then you turn around and you see the lake in a completely different perspective. And it was great. We had a beautiful time. We had great participation. We actually had participation from 21 states that kind of, came in on the Little Detroit Lakes. I mean, the town's about, 8, 9, 10, 10,000 people probably. That's about it. So it's not a huge metropolitan area, but a great place to put a race on. A lot of fun. Just good people. So.
Hi, my name's Matthew Shelley. I'm the chocolate ambassador for the hot chocolate race. Everybody that runs in this race will get a hot chocolate finisher's mug. You got hot chocolate, chocolate fondue, all your dippables, and everybody that enters gets gets your jackets. The women are getting the blue, the men are getting orange, and if you run the 15, you get a finisher's medal.
Okay, Linda Hansen, Grandma's Marathon. We invite you to come join us during the 40th anniversary. Our race is Saturday, June 18th this year, and we're looking forward to having a whole bunch of folks experience the North Shore. This year it's our 40th anniversary, so for those folks that register from October 1st through October 21st, the entry fee is $100, and we're offering the commemorative Grandma's Marathon jacket. We also are revealing for the first time our 40th anniversary medal, which is a freestanding medal. We're very proud of that, and it's of the iconic aerial lift bridge, which is one of the landmarks that we have in Canal Park. So we encourage everybody to come and take us all in. Our half marathon, the Gary Bjorklund Half Marathon's register is opening now from October through October 31st. So you want to make sure and register by midnight on Halloween, and then the computer will start generating pics on November 2nd. We also moved the William A. Irvin 5K registration. That is now open as well, and we will that is open for the first 2,000 folks that decide to participate. So we have all three races open, registration's open, and we hope to see a whole lot of people in Duluth. If you want to experience the finest hospitality and road racing, Duluth, Minnesota is where it's at.